Papa Squat coming at you. Like I said the other day, Nick Nitolli has gotten a couple of comments on some of my videos. Three different people have recommended him to me, and they all named 3 different songs. So I did one the other day. Today I'm doing a song called I Wonder, and in the next couple of days I'll do another one that I think is I'm Sorry. So he has a lot of things to answer for, I guess, because he's thinking and apologizing, and I forget what the one the other day was. You know that, I think. But let's give I Wonder a listen and see what we think. It's not even 3 minutes long.
Don't stop giving, don't stop giving. I wonder why. Don't stop killing, don't stop killing. I wonder why. Don't just share this world we live in. I wonder why. Don't just share this world we're given. I wonder why Tupac had to get shot. One of the greatest rappers alive, but it was more that we lost. A conscious brother on the verge of creating a spark. So now we hating just to hate, like racism in the dark. I wonder if Lenin never caught those bullets, if the government would ever let him live his life to the fullest. I wonder if Martin ever felt like a king, or do we rob him of that, like separating angels from wings? I wonder if Whitney Houston sang one last tune. I wonder why the greatest artists always die too soon. I wonder if Kurt caught one in the head, cause Courtney Love was just too much, he'd rather end it instead. I wonder why we never value their worth. I wonder why Mike Jack had blood on his shirt. I wonder why Kanye minister at my church. I wonder why 27 is the mark of a curse. I wonder why. I wonder why. Well, don't stop giving, don't stop giving. I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah. Well, don't stop killing, don't stop killing. Wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why Prince didn't just take the stairs. I wonder why Robin Williams is dead. The funniest man alive was just unhappy, I guess. I wonder if Hugh Hefner is getting bitches in heaven. I wonder if Elvis is really playing chess with the devil. I wonder if we're really gonna see our own Armageddon. I wonder what really happened in New York 9/11. 3,000 that was lost, but the whole world was affected. I wonder if as a people we could just stop this regression. I wonder if instead of guns we could shoot love and affection. I wonder if the song will ever reach someone and affect them. I wonder why. But don't stop giving, don't stop giving. I wonder why. But don't stop killing, don't stop killing. I wonder why. But don't just share this world we live in. I wonder why. But don't just share this world we're given.
So I think that song is fine. I do like the nod to The Simpsons here on the cover, and his character, when it popped up earlier in the video, I was like, oh, that must be his Simpsons version, not virgin. I think he muddles his message in this. So he starts off talking about somebody like Tupac, who was killed by another rapper or a different gang. I'm pretty sure Tupac was a Crip. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not up on my gangs. I know the Bloods wear red and the Crips wear blue. I also believe the Crips take their name from Tales from the Crypt, the old EC comic book, which I always thought was kind of funny. So he talks about Tupac first. So that sets the stage for the song, and I think it's probably a good choice because of who he's trying to appeal to. But he talks about Tupac as if he was, and he very well may have been, on the verge of becoming a huge breakthrough artist, and causing, like igniting a spark that would have led to some social consciousness, and he could very well be right. But you don't 100% know that for sure, and the way Tupac's story turned out, he just wound up dead, which sucks. Then he goes on to, who did he mention next? John Lennon. So John Lennon had lived certainly too short of a life. I think he died at 40 years old in 1980, 81, something like that. Way too young. He was, I don't want to say past his prime, but he had already managed to be one of the absolutely most successful artists in the world, and he was certainly committed to spreading the ideas of peace and love. He was killed by a crazy person. So very unlike what happened to Tupac, who was killed by somebody who basically just had a beef with him. Then we go to Martin Luther King Jr., who was also killed by an insane person, and I say an insane person because he was a racist piece of crap who decided to basically murder someone and act like what we would call these days a terrorist. He had also done incredibly significant things by that point in his life. And then we move on to Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston died, I believe, of a drug overdose. Kurt Cobain killed himself for whatever reason. I think it's really, really cold to call out Courtney Love in relation to that. I have never heard anything about her being so difficult that Kurt decided to kill himself. So I have a problem with some of his lyrics here, and he does not have a solid idea of what he's trying to communicate other than, oh, look at all these people who died through violence, whether self-inflicted, inadvertently self-inflicted, caused by a crazy person, or caused by their lifestyle. So I'm not, I don't know who Mike Jack is, I'm sorry. I don't know why he mentions Kanye talking at his church. I don't know what he's trying to say here other than people in this world are violent and they shouldn't be, and instead we should care for others. Elvis playing chess with the devil. I don't know what he's talking about throughout this video. Yeah, people died and they were famous, and Elvis was also one of the hugest stars ever in the music industry and beyond. So yeah, I don't know what he's trying to say in this video. And also, I want to know what happened in 9/11. We know terrorists flew planes into the building. I hate the fact that even this lyric seems to be implying that there's more to be found out there or some hidden information. I hate that whole idea that something else happened there that we, the people, aren't able to know because it would drive us crazy. And I don't care for this song in terms of it lacks a central message or conceit that makes sense. He could have had this song really be about, we should be concentrating on supporting each other, helping each other, spreading love and peace and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know why he needed to pull in all these people. Robin Williams, who again, like Kurt Cobain, killed himself because of depression and problems with suicidal ideation. What do all these things have to do with each other? I mean, I don't see they died. That's the connecting thread, and I don't think that's a good enough connecting thread. So I'm sorry if you're a big fan of this Nick Nitolli song. I do not care for it. I think the music was fine. I think the rapping was fine, and the singing was fine. I thought it was all fine. I don't know what this message is supposed to be telling us. I would love, if you are a fan of Nick's stuff, for you to explain it. I'm not trying to be a jerk about this. I do not care for whatever he was trying to communicate here, because well, he doesn't communicate it. It's completely muddled. Yeah, that's my take on it. If you like it, I'm glad you like it. I want you to keep liking it. I don't ever need to hear this song again. It actually kind of makes me angry that it's so unclear as to what he's trying to say. That was happy. So we'll probably do a couple days of stuff from 1979. I only have a few songs left from that year in the list I'm working off of again. But I will do the other Nick Nitolli song, which is I'm Sorry, and I listened to a little bit of it, and I do like that one. So, hey, yeah, let me know what you think. I absolutely welcome your comments on this. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a jerk. These are just my feelings, first blush, having listened to this song. So, Papa Squat, checking out. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please don't unsubscribe if you didn't like my response to this video. I swear, I try to be fair, and I try to look at it as with as much reason and consideration as possible. So thanks very much, and I will see you all tomorrow.